Born in the 11th century in Qam-or-Ray, somewhere in modern-day Iran, HassanISabbah was a brilliant mind from an early age. He was drawn to science, philosophy, and most importantly religion. He converted to Ismailism, a radical branch of Shia Islam that believed in hidden knowledge and a coming messianic figure. But Hassan wasn't just a believer, he was a strategist. In 1090, Hassan captured the fortress of Alamut, nestled high in the Elborz Mountains, but he didn't take it with force. Instead, he converted the locals, infiltrated the leadership, and took control from the inside. From Alamut, Hassan built a loyal network of followers. They weren't an army, they were something far more terrifying. They became known as the Hashashin, a name that would later evolve into the word assassin. Their mission: strike down the enemies of the Ismaili faith, whether they were kings, generals, or caliphs, and they did it with terrifying precision. No armies, no battles, just silent blades in crowded places. Their targets never saw it coming. One of the most famous victims of the assassins was Nizam al-Mulk, the powerful vizier of the Seljuk Empire. In 1092, a man disguised as a Sufi mystic approached Nizam al-Mulk during a public audience. He bowed, leaned in, and then stabbed the vizier, ending his life on the spot. The killer was captured and executed instantly, but the message had already been delivered. Nizam al-Mulk had been one of Hassan's greatest enemies, an architect of Sunni power and a threat to the Ismaili cause. His death wasn't just revenge, it was political warfare, delivered with a dagger. This wasn't random violence, it was targeted terror, carried out with precision and planning, and it shook the Islamic world. Hassan's assassins were masters of psychological warfare. They didn't just kill, they made examples. Targets were eliminated in public, in front of witnesses, during prayer or sleep. Rumors spread that the assassins could reach anyone, anywhere. And that fear, it became their greatest weapon. Even powerful rulers paid tribute just to avoid their wrath. When crusaders entered the Middle East, they encountered this mysterious sect and were terrified. European knights brought back tales of shadowy killers and a mountain king who ruled through fear and faith. But HassanISabbah never left Alamut. He spent the rest of his life writing, studying, and commanding assassins from his fortress until his death in 1124. The order of assassins would survive for another century, but its legend never died. HassanISabbah changed the rules of warfare, proving that a whisper in the dark can be deadlier than an army at the gates. Like this video if you're fascinated by dark history. Subscribe for more stories of forgotten empires and historical masterminds. As always, thanks for watching.